Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando Jr., born in 1924 and passing away in 2004, was a celebrated American actor widely regarded as one of the most influential figures in 20th century cinema. Over a career spanning 6 decades, he received numerous accolades, including 2 Academy Awards, and played a significant role in popularizing method acting. His approach to performance was shaped by the teachings of Stella Adler and the Stanislavski system, emphasizing emotional depth and authenticity. Brando's journey in the entertainment industry began on Broadway, where he gained recognition for his stage performances before transitioning to film. His breakthrough came in 1951 when he portrayed Stanley Kowalski in the film adaptation of A Streetcar Named Desire, a role that established him as a formidable talent. His powerful performance in On the Waterfront, 1954, earned him his first Academy Award, and he later won another for his iconic portrayal of Vito Corleone in The Godfather, 1972. His filmography also includes notable performances in Viva Zapata, Julius Caesar, Sayonara, Last Tango in Paris, and A Dry White Season. Brando became a symbol of rebellion, particularly with his role as Johnny Strabler in The Wild One, 1953. He also starred in films such as Guys and Dolls, Mutiny on the Bounty, Superman, and Apocalypse Now. However, his directorial effort, One-Eyed Jacks, 1961, did not fare well at the box office. In 1979, he won a Primetime Emmy for his role in Roots, The Next Generations, before stepping away from the limelight for a considerable period. His later years were marked by personal and legal struggles, and he made his final film appearances in The Island of Dr. Moreau, 1996, and The Score, 2001. Born in Omaha, Nebraska, Brando was the son of a salesman father and an actress mother, whose frequent absences contributed to his deep-seated abandonment issues. He grew up with 2 older sisters, Jocelyn and Frances, and despite his surname's Italian origins, his ancestry was a mix of German, Dutch, English, Irish, and French Huguenot. In 1930, the family relocated to Evanston, Illinois, where Brando developed a reputation for mischief. His parents briefly separated but later reunited in Libertyville, Illinois, where he attended high school. Though he excelled in drama, he struggled academically and was expelled in 1941. He was then sent to Shattuck Military Academy, where he continued to thrive in acting but was eventually dismissed for insubordination. Attempts to enlist in the Army were thwarted due to a knee injury. Brando moved to New York City, following his sisters, and enrolled at the dramatic workshop under Erwin Piscator. He found solace in the acting community and became a devoted student of Stella Adler, who deeply influenced his craft. Though often labeled a method actor, Brando distanced himself from Lee Strasberg's teachings, attributing his success to Adler and director Elia Kazan. He revolutionized screen acting by prioritizing naturalism and treating dialogue as real-life conversation, a technique that, though sometimes perceived as difficult behavior, was widely admired by fellow actors. Brando's early career was a mix of undeniable talent and rebellious tendencies. He refined his acting skills through the Stanislavski system while performing in Summer Stock Theater in Sayville, New York, before making his Broadway debut in I Remember Mama in 1944. Despite his potential, conflicts arose due to his erratic behavior, leading to dismissals from productions. He declined a role in Eugene O'Neill's The Iceman Cometh, finding the script uninspiring. His performance in The Eagle Has Two Heads, 1946, alongside Tallulah Bankhead, was fraught with tension as the two frequently clashed. Critics were initially unimpressed, though moments of his raw talent shone through. Ultimately, being fired from the production led him to his career-defining role as Stanley Kowalski in A Streetcar Named Desire, 1947, inspired by boxer Rocky Graziano. The role cemented his reputation as an extraordinary talent. Brando made his film debut in The Men, 1950, immersing himself in the role of a paraplegic veteran by spending time in a military hospital. His commitment to authenticity was evident, and his performance received critical praise. Despite being nearly drafted, he was deemed unfit for service due to psychological concerns and authority-related issues. Throughout his career, Brando relied on cue cards rather than memorizing lines, arguing that this technique added spontaneity to his performances. While some saw it as laziness, he believed it made his acting more natural. His rise to superstardom began with A Streetcar Named Desire, 1951, which earned him his first Oscar nomination. This was followed by Viva Zapata, 1952, in which he played the Mexican revolutionary Emiliano Zapata, immersing himself in the culture to enhance his performance. He also took on the role of Mark Antony in Julius Caesar, 1953, impressing critics despite initial skepticism. During this time, Brando discovered that Kazan had testified before the House Committee on Un-American Activities, which deeply disappointed him. In The Wild One, 1953, Brando's portrayal of a rebellious motorcycle gang leader made him an icon of teenage defiance, influencing figures like James Dean and Elvis Presley. His defining moment came with On the Waterfront, 1954, where he played a dockworker battling corruption. Initially reluctant to take the role due to his strained relationship with Kazan, he ultimately delivered a performance that remains one of cinema's most memorable. His "I Could Have Been a Contender" speech became legendary, and he won his first Academy Award for Best Actor. Brando's career saw both triumphs and setbacks. He played Napoleon in Desiree, 1954, and took on his only musical role in Guys and Dolls, 1955, struggling with singing and clashing with Frank Sinatra. Sayonara, 1957, was a commercial success and earned him another Oscar nomination. Seeking creative control, he established his own production company, Pennybaker, named after his late mother. His directorial debut, One-Eyed Jacks, 1961, faced budget overruns and mixed reviews, while Mutiny on the Bounty, 1962, tarnished his reputation, nearly bankrupting MGM. He later admitted that some of his films during this period were chosen solely for financial reasons, referring to them as his F***** years. Brando's career saw a resurgence in the 1970s with The Godfather, 1972, a role that revitalized his status as a top star. He won an Oscar but declined it in protest of Hollywood's treatment of Native Americans. He followed with Last Tango in Paris, 1972, a controversial film that took an emotional toll on him. He also played Jor-El in Superman, 1978, for a hefty paycheck and appeared in Apocalypse Now, 1979, delivering an unforgettable performance as Colonel Kurtz despite arriving unprepared on set. His later years were marked by personal struggles. He battled obesity, reaching over 300 pounds, and suffered from diabetes. He maintained a close friendship with Michael Jackson, frequently staying at Neverland Ranch. His final work included voicing a character for the unreleased Big Bug Man. Brando passed away on July 1, 2004, due to respiratory failure linked to pulmonary fibrosis and congestive heart failure. His ashes were scattered in Tahiti and Death Valley. Beyond acting, Brando was known for his activism. He participated in the civil rights movement, supported Native American rights, and protested apartheid. Though his outspoken nature sometimes led to controversy, his impact on Hollywood and cultural history remains undeniable. Considered one of the greatest actors of all time, Brando's influence on cinema and performance continues to be felt, solidifying his legacy as an icon of film history. In conclusion, Marlon Brando had an estimated net worth of $100 million at the time of demise. He accumulated the impressive sum from his successful acting career, endorsements, and business ventures.